Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ms.Dria show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria. And here I have with me my beautiful co-host, Lady T.
Yes, welcome back.
And here with us, we have Mr. San Antonio Blaze Carter. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Thanks for coming out to the show.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Anytime, anytime. Now, for those of you who do not know, San Antonio is a rapper, and he's also the father of 6-year-old King Carter, who was murdered
Right.
the beginning of this year. I
Right.
just hate to say it. How has everything been going?
You know, it's been a struggle. It's been real rough just maintaining. Knowing who God is, though, first and foremost. You know, and with knowing who God is, you can overcome any obstacle, anything, because I lean on God's promises. I believe in what thus said the Lord, saying he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And with me knowing that, everything going to be all right.
Wow. Wow.
I'm so, Lord have mercy, okay? I love when the situation is,
It's kind of hard, and I understand what you.
it's so strong. And every time you talk about the Father. You talk about God. You talk about what you can't do. And how you keep pushing
Forward. We got you after the loss.
Believe it or not, I just sat here and talked to him, and I felt emotional, but I held it together. Everything that you have done after this situation has been so powerful. Every time I've seen him speak, every event, every speech that I've seen you give, even your wife, like, I just have to commend the both of you, because I don't know what it's like. I don't have kids. I don't have children, but I love them so dearly. I dream to have kids, and I can't even imagine that. For anybody out there who has dealt with this situation, for anybody who is dealing with it, I appreciate you for extending your love to San Antonio, because his following is crazy, and I know you know that. And you've been doing the boom movement, and it was the boom movement. I know a lot of people probably thought that it was something that you just started, and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Please tell the people what the boom movement is.
The boom movement, hashtag boom, was started about 3 years ago. And boom is not boom like an explosion, what you get out of an 808 or a collision. Boom is an acronym, standing for branding our own movement, benefiting off our mission, bringing our own money, and being our own man. And the last one, bombing on other mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes
Right.
you got to drop bombs, positive bombs. Bombs just don't mean negativity.
Right.
Bombs
right,
is
right.
knowledge.
Exactly.
I love that.
How did you deal with the situation when it happened? I don't know, honestly. Because I know people want to know, but I hate talking
I
about it.
pray harder. I kneel, I yield. Like I said, I believe in what thus said the Lord. And with me knowing that, because I wanted to give up everything I was doing, like me personally, like I wanted to say forget everything, because what I do everything for my kids, for my son. And with him being gone, I'm like, what I got to do it for now? What's to do it for? What's the purpose of me doing all this when my son ain't here to get the fruits of the labor? I wanted to say forget it. But me knowing God, and my son came to me in a dream. It was so vivid, so real, so surreal till I had to get up and follow directions of my son. Like now he my leader. He come guide me, lead me, and tell me what to do. And I just trusted him and what the Lord said, and I move without question.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Lady T.
Out of the mouth of babes, none of us can feel what you're going through or what you have been through. But it's so powerful of a statement right now for you to continue on at when you were at a place where you said what do I do now? And why do I even do it? Because you're saving somebody else's kid. And I love the acronym bringing our own movement. You gave us 4, 5, 6 to choose from, but bringing your own movement, because that's something that we would not have done prior to this incident in your life. And God don't make no mistakes. You started out making my host cry because you were so powerful in your opening statement.
And like I said, we branding our own movement,
branding your own
benefiting off our mission. We branding our own movement, and the movement is save our kings.
Yes.
And once we save our kings will save our queens. Not forgetting about our queens, but initially the village, the head of the household is the king. So if we say the kings and put discipline, morals, manners, loyalty, honesty, trust, integrity, admiration into the young men, and raise them up as kings, they will say the queens.
Wow.
I love it.
That is so powerful.
I love it.
And just sometimes looks can be deceiving because you have no idea the power that's behind a face, the power that's behind a person,
truth be told.
the power that comes from just allowing a person to have a voice
Not
and
cutting
to
you
speak.
off, but I heard
No, go ahead.
it's so many older women came to me and say, I'm so sorry. When I first seen what happened to your baby on the news, I looked at the screen and I say, what this gangster, what this thug did to get his baby in the crossfire, what have he did so somebody to come and retaliate and do something to his son, when that wasn't the story at all. I've been pushing positivity. I've been pushing stop the violence, put the guns down. It was some young dudes beefing over a social site about a girl, and they done made this thing go live. Well, now they know where you at. They know your location.
Wow.
So they going live, fussing over Facebook, and came and visited where I was a resident at, paying rent, paying my bills, where my son was a resident at. Went to school right down the same block.
Wow.
And came and started a gun war, brought 2:30 in the afternoon on the Saturday.
Wow.
Where a kid supposed to be outside being a kid could go right next door to the Frozen Cup house. Right next door. He wasn't going out the complex. He was going right next door to the Frozen Cup house. A daily routine where he do this 3-4 times a day with his friends. He came to me, he spent $30 a day. Everybody used to say, King Carter, you rich. Because he was a sharing and caring individual, because he was raised, because everything embedded in me was embedded in my son. We caring people. He would stop the ice cream truck and make sure everybody get what they get and tell them, hold up, Dred, let me go get the money from my daddy. And bring the $30 tab up to me, and I got to pay it every day. And I didn't have no problem with that. Football practice, he makes sure he take $1 on top of the $30 a day. He take $30 more to football practice to get everybody $1 after football practice. That's why I say I was really working and doing everything for King, and I ain't mind that.
Yeah.
I ain't mind that at all, because my dad wasn't present in my life. And I made a promise and an obligation to myself since July 27, 2009, when I cut the umbilical cord in Jackson Memorial Hospital, room 305.
Wow. Oh, my God.
When I made that, I say I'm going to be here every day. I'm going to cook. I cook breakfast on school morning just because he didn't want to eat the breakfast at the school. I didn't drive at school because I ran so we could race home from school. We had a race every day, and I always let him win. Always let him win.